Okay, everyone. Today we're going to study question tags, which are very common in spoken English. Native speakers use them all the time in conversation, especially when they want to confirm information, check something, or invite agreement. We usually use a question tag when we think something is true and we expect the other person to agree with us. A question tag is a short question added to the end of a statement. For example, "You're English, aren't you?" Or, "He isn't American, is he?" Notice that we put a comma before the tag and a question mark at the end. The most important rule is this: if the statement is positive, the question tag is negative. If the statement is negative, the question tag is positive. For example, "You are Luke, aren't you? He goes home at 6, doesn't he? She isn't tired, is she? They didn't arrive, did they?" This positive-negative contrast is the key pattern. Question tags always use the same auxiliary verb or modal verb as the main sentence. So if the sentence uses be, do, have, or a modal verb, the tag uses the same one. For example, "She is happy, isn't she? You take the bus, don't you? They have finished, haven't they? He will pass, won't he? She can drive, can't she?" The auxiliary verb must match the tense and structure of the sentence. Let's look at some examples with different tenses. In the present simple with be, we say, "You are ready, aren't you? He's tall, isn't he?" In the present simple with other verbs, "You like pizza, don't you? She works here, doesn't she?" In the past simple, "He lost the keys, didn't he? They were late, weren't they?" In the present perfect, "You've finished, haven't you? She hasn't called, has she?" In the future, "They will arrive soon, won't they? It won't rain, will it?" Now let's look at negative statements. When the main sentence is negative, the tag becomes positive. For example, "You aren't from London, are you? She doesn't like ice hockey, does she? They didn't download the file, did they? He can't swim, can he?" The logic is always opposite polarity. There are also some important special cases you need to remember. With I am, the tag is aren't I, not am I not. For example, "I'm late, aren't I?" Another special case is have got. For example, "You've got 2 sisters, haven't you? He hasn't got a car, has he?" When the subject is a demonstrative like this, that, these, those, we usually use it or they in the tag. For example, "That's your coat, isn't it? Those were your gloves, weren't they?" Imperatives also have special tags. After a positive command, we usually say will you or won't you. For example, "Close the door, will you? Take your shoes off, won't you?" After a negative command, we usually say will you. For example, "Don't shout, will you?" With let's we use shall we. For example, "Let's go out, shall we? Let's look at the first exercise, shall we?" Another important rule is that some words make a sentence negative even if there is no not. Words like hardly, rarely, seldom, nobody, nothing, none create a negative meaning. Because of this, their question tags are positive. For example, "We hardly ever see her, do we? Nobody came, did they? Nothing has been said yet, has it?" Now let's connect this grammar to real-life vocabulary. For example, in daily life and work situations, you might say, "You've finished your housework, haven't you? The babysitter arrived, didn't she? The travel agent booked the tickets, didn't he? The password works, doesn't it?" In conversations about free time, "You like ice hockey, don't you? She goes to the nightclub often, doesn't she? They bought a new tracksuit, didn't they?" So, to summarize, question tags are used to confirm information, check something politely, invite agreement, keep a conversation friendly. The key rules are positive sentence, negative tag. Negative sentence, positive tag. Use the same auxiliary verb as the sentence. If you remember this pattern and listen carefully to how native speakers use tags, you'll quickly become more confident using them yourself.